Welcome to Module 10, Lesson 1. Let's talk about what's actually happening when your laptop talks to that little box on the wall. In this lesson, we're getting into wireless and RF basics, how Wi-Fi really works under the hood, and why the three bands you keep hearing about, 2.4, 5, and 6 gigahertz, each behave so differently. By the end, you'll see why wireless isn't just cabling without the cable, it's a whole different game. So here's the foundation. Wi-Fi is just radio waves carrying your data through the air. And that one fact changes everything. Because the air is a shared medium, devices can't talk and listen at the same time. It's half-duplex, meaning everyone takes turns. That's why Wi-Fi uses CSMA CA. Listen first, then transmit. Try to avoid collisions. And unlike a cable tucked safely in the wall, those radio waves get bumped around by other access points, microwaves, even concrete. Remember this one. Wired is full duplex and private. Wireless is half duplex and shared. Now those radio waves don't all live in the same neighborhood. Wi-Fi runs on three bands, each with its own personality. 2.4 GHz travels the furthest and punches through walls the best, but it's slow and crowded. And critically, it only has three non-overlapping channels, 1, 6, and 11. Burn those numbers in because the exam loves them. 5 GHz trades range for speed and gives you many more channels to spread out on. And 6 GHz, that's the new kid. Wi-Fi 6E, clean, fast, but the shortest reach of the three. So why do those three magic numbers, 1, 6, and 11, matter so much? Because if two access points sit near each other on overlapping channels, they step on each other's signals and everything slows down. The fix is channel planning. On 2.4 GHz, you're locked to 1, 6, and 11, but on 5 GHz, you've got plenty of room to spread out. The golden rule: adjacent APs always get different channels. Put two on the same channel, and you've got co-channel interference, where they politely take turns instead of working in parallel, and your airtime gets cut in half. Before we go deeper, let's lock in the vocabulary you'll see on the exam. The SSID is the friendly named client's pick from a list, your coffee shop taught Wi-Fi. The AP is the device bridging those wireless clients onto the wired LAN. The BSSID is the AP radio's MAC address. And yes, SSID and BSSID get mixed up constantly, so remember, SSID is the name, BSSID is the MAC. A coverage cell is simply the area one AP signal can reach, and RSSI and SNR tell you how strong that signal is and how clean it is against the noise floor. That's the foundation laid down. Wireless is shared, invisible, and built on trade-offs you now know how to spot. Next up in Lesson 2, we'll dig into the actual 802.11 standards, the alphabet soup of A, B, G, N, A, C, AX, and the WLAN topologies you'll need cold for the exam. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next drop. Full course is free on YouTube and over at Dargslan.com. Catch you in the next one.